Hello everyone, welcome to the first part of my personal challenge. In 2019, I decided to improve my weak points throughout this year. Best way to do this is to start with a project that will force me to do things I'm terrible at. I've chosen to create a game character from scratch and use any skill required along the way, such as drawing, 3D modeling, texturing, rigging, animating, and using a game engine for prototyping. Now in this list, I'm only good at animating, so doing any other step genuinely scares me. But the main goal of this challenge is to especially choose a difficult path, so here we are. I'm hoping to inspire people that are suffering from similar conditions, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below. To summarize what you'll see on this video, this is just a sketching for the character. It won't turn into some perfect artwork you see on other artists' portfolios. This concept will exist only to give some basic idea about proportions when 3D modeling. It doesn't have to be detailed. So, first step in my challenge is drawing. I think my last drawing attempt was like 5 months ago, and even then I was terrible at it. To help me decide what to draw, I'm on a website webgemi.org, which is inspired by a software called Alchemy. I will put links down below so you can check them out. I'm using Pull Shape tool to throw in a bunch of different shapes. This process will give me a random figure, a foundation to begin with. I'll try a couple times until I feel like it looks okay, then save it as a PNG. At this point I thought this looks like an elemental type of enemy with huge claws. But to make things interesting, I decided to turn it into a tree. We'll see how I deal with its full body movement later on. Next, I will open this in Photoshop. This little image will be a reference for tree branches. I created a new layer and started with line drawing. I'm not worried about details at this point, just trying to determine the outline of this character. When I'm satisfied with how it looks, again I will create a new layer and draw fine lines on top of this. While doing it, I will fix some parts of the rough sketch, such as arms, and add some branches. After the branches, I will use simple sphere brush to estimate how much area leaves will cover. Notice that I'm still keeping branches on the top layer because this is only a guideline for 3D modeling. For some reason, my right-click menu wasn't captured. While looking for different shapes, I found the leaves brush on the bottom of that list. Not spending too much time on leaves area and skipping to the main body. While painting the body, I'm imagining the movement of this character. Notice that I have intentionally kept one arm thin and the other one thick. I could use a fast weak attack using the thin arm and slow but strong on thick arm. Okay. Now this piece may look like it came from a kindergarten, but it is okay for a concept. We can clearly see its arms, we know its height, we know how much sleeves area will cover. We know the proportions, and that was the whole point of making this. On the next video, I will use this sketch as a guideline for 3D modeling. Thank you for watching.